What's up? This video is kind of different, and might not be good for some people's liking, but I just feel like doing this video, so I'm gonna do this video, and it's probably gonna tailor to a more different crowd, so we'll see. Well, it's my coming out party, or coming out story, as I wanna, I guess most people put it. My coming out story isn't that exciting, honestly. You know, it's not on YouTube with a million gazillion hits, like some of these coming out stories are. But I'll tell it anyways, because I want to be able to open up my channel to people who might need help in this category. I just feel like I'm an openly person, and I'm living my life openly. Now, when I say openly, I use that term very loosely, and the reason why I say that is because I don't go prancing around telling you that I'm gay. You know, because that's I'm sure you don't want to know that. It's none of your business, and you like to keep it that way sometimes. And I'm not gonna approach you with this label on my forehead that I'm gay, because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable around me. I don't want you to act a certain way around me. I want you to be who you are. I want you to be yourself, because I'm gonna be myself. And I think that's the best way for us to hit it off when we first meet, is to be ourselves. Obviously, I'm not going to pick my nose or fart in front of you or anything like that. That's not what I mean. But anyway, I really was never in the closet. I was more confused myself throughout my childhood. Grade school, I started noticing that I had different feelings for girls, and obviously I've never had feelings for a guy, so I don't know what that's supposed to be like. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like the way I feel for girls, but I have nothing to compare, because I only have one body, and I only have one life, and I was only given a certain set of genetic code to feel a certain way, and this is it. This is all I get. So I don't have the luxury of being able to feel charge or a spark with a guy and then get to go and experiment or experience the same feeling with a girl, because I've always had an emotional attraction to girls. There's just something about the way they look. There's just something about the hair, how they speak, their elegance, and over a guy. And no offense to guys, I mean, some of you guys are really beautiful, and your muscles are amazing, okay? But I can't get any kind of spark sexually. All right, let's move on from that. So grade school, I started noticing this. I was probably, what grade was I in? I was in third grade, and I just thought it was weird that, I mean, I didn't really find anything I did as a kid weird. I thought it was normal, because it's me. I would always chase after the guys to play soccer with them, or basketball, or just sports in general. I didn't chase them because I wanted to kiss them. I chased them because I wanted to steal the ball from them. Let's see. And then as far as girls, you know, I'd be friends with them, and the girls would just be friends with me because I had guts to go up to the guys and talk to them. Like I said, I wasn't nervous with the guys because I wasn't there to I wasn't there to get to know them. I wasn't there to smooch them. I was there to play ball. And so the girls would just give me notes and say, hey, can you ask this guy out for me? And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, this is stupid, but fine, I'll do it since I'm going over there anyways. And yeah, and that's my relationship with the girls, is I was the messenger, because I was that bridge between the embarrassment of asking a guy out and vice versa, the guy being embarrassed to ask the girl out. So I was pretty much going back, but then I didn't really care. I was like, whatever, I just want to play ball. And at the end of the day, I go with the girls because, you know, all the girls go in one bathroom, all the guys go in another bathroom, and that's why I have to hang out with the girls. So throughout grade school, that's really all I did, was like, oh, okay, this is weird. I kind of like the girls, you know, they look cute, you know, and stuff like that. And the guys are like, yeah, they're all right. All right, well, move forward, get to middle school, or junior high, whatever you want to call it, depending on which part of the state or country you're in. And that's when I started getting really strong feelings about girls. And I knew this because now, looking back, basically what I was feeling was jealousy. And of course, when you're young, you're just like, oh, you're not sure what jealousy is. You don't know what that is. Because I sure as heck didn't. I was just like, why am I so angry about this? And then I'm like, yeah, whatever. I shrugged it off and go and play more basketball. And then move forward to, let's fast forward to high school. In high school, I was more busy because the sports increased, because now I could play with other people, not just in my town, but I could play with other people from other towns around the area. And I was like, oh, this is fun. This is challenging. It's, you know, I can play against other people instead of just the same people over and over again. So, it wasn't until senior year in high school was when I met this girl. And I was like, holy cow, she is so freaking cute. And that's when I wanted to smooch her. I wanted to kiss this girl. And I'm like, what the heck? And that's when that's when I was like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, there's something wrong with you, Ian. I actually went home and looked in the mirror, and I was like, what are you doing? Why are you feeling like this? This is dumb. Get rid of it. People are going to be so mad at you and so angry, and you know, they're going to find it gross and oh, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, are you sure you want to do this? I did all this looking in the mirror. Because I was like, okay. And what's really weird is I don't look at it as me being gay. I just looked at it going, why do you like this girl? Out of all the freaking people you've met, why do you like this one girl? And I didn't even ask the question, like, why did it have to be a girl? Why couldn't it be a guy? Like, I wasn't mad about that. I was just mad, like, you know, I was mad that my heart has decided to chase somebody instead of letting me play my sports and concentrate on other things that I want to do. So it was weird. It was really weird. But I couldn't do anything about it. My heart's like, nope, you are not going to be focusing on anything else except getting this girl. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're chasing this girl. And I'm like, okay, how do I chase a girl? I've never done this before. How do I get a girl to go out with me? I've never done this before. And plus, she's not even a guy. She's a girl, and, you know, I don't even know what to do. Anyway, so I said, well, I guess we'll start with asking her to be, you know, to be my friend. So I asked her to be my friend, and she's like, oh, yeah, sure, you know. And then weirdest thing. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. Whoops, right? Yeah, it's a big whoops. I had no idea. I had this like lollipop thing, and I gave it to her, and I was driving. Oh no, I'll tell you her story later on. But the bottom line is this. So we became friends, and of course, the more we were friends, the more I wanted to kiss this girl. The more I wanted to hold her hand, touch her, blah, blah, just stupid things. Stupid high school things. Teenage things. So I was like, all right. I finally got close to her, and I just I got closer and closer, and then one day I just kissed her. I didn't even ask her. It was so rude of me, I know. I just, I was like, oh, this is the opportunity. She's not backing off. She's not like pushing me away. So I just like went and kissed her. And then afterwards I felt like shit. I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I was like, okay. And then we kissed some more, and then we made out for like hours. Anyways, so that same girl is now my wife. She's probably gonna kill me for telling you guys this story, but I can't do anything. I can't help myself. She is the reason that I am as happy as I am today. And she's the reason I do these vlogs for you guys. Trust me. Anyway, yeah, that's my coming out story. I kissed a girl. And she was my first kiss, my first love, my first everything, and I haven't been with anyone else since her. Well, actually, I hadn't been with anybody at all before her. But anyway, that's my coming out story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright. Bye, guys. Sorry for the long video, as usual. Bye-bye.